Sit down here in the reloading room and put some 4570s together. And reflecting on the conversation I had yesterday with the guy at the range, I'm going to call him Steve. Anyway, Steve shows up. I'm up at the range, and I've been there about half hour or so. Steve shows up. He's got an AR-15. He's got a pistol. Okay. And I'm talking to him. Now, Steve's been a shooter and a reloader and a hunter, both hunting with gun and hunting with bow, for as long as I've known him, as long as he's been in the club. He's been in the club about 10 years, I guess. Anyway, so I'm talking to Steve, and Steve makes a comment that I might as well enjoy them while I have them. Well, I know that Steve's not married. Okay, he's 40, probably 44 or something like that. So I said, what do you mean? Apparently, Steve's girlfriend doesn't like the guns, doesn't like him going hunting, which is something he grew up doing, did his own life. And during the course of conversation, he makes the great mistake of asking Gary Childers what he thinks. So I told him. I said, Steve, she don't like who you are. She sees a blank canvas she thinks she can paint on. She didn't like who you are. This is who you are when you came into the relationship. That's who you are. And she wants to change it. Now, I get it when you're in a relationship, especially if that relationship leads to marriage, that certain compromises have to be made. This ain't one of them. Change the core essence of who you are. Okay? Take away from you those things you love the most. That's crazy. And the way guys talk, I told him, I said, Steve, next thing you know, you're going to be wearing a tunic rubbing her feet. Okay? And I told him straight up, I says, that one you need to show where the curb is. I've been in that situation where, I didn't marry him, but I had girlfriends that didn't like me going hunting. Didn't like me going shooting. I had one of them said that I was just going down south because to party and have affairs with other women. Well, the thing of it is, at the time when I went down south, I was sleeping in a tent during deer gun season. Okay? I told him, I said, hey, you want to go with me? Come on. Come on. You ain't going to like it because it's a little rough. It's a little primitive. Hey, you can come with me if you like. No. She says she don't like it. And I told her straight up, I says, ain't going to change. Ain't going to change. I'm going anyway. And then she says, well, I just might not be around when you get back. I said, okay. That's fine. You're not going to change the core essence of who I am. And if Steve's a man, he's going to lay the law down to this woman and tell her, this is who I am, this is what I do, this is what I love. I love you too, but I love this, and you're not taking it away from me. Set your emotions aside and do what you got to do, because if she thinks that you're just a blank canvas that she can paint her picture on, that's a sorry, sad way to go. It really is. I don't care how much you love them. You can't let them do that to you. You got to stand your ground. I'm betting that if he asked her to make some essential change in her life, she would, oh my, what do you mean? No. Seriously. So, my buddy Steve needs to kick this woman to the curb. Right now. And under no circumstances marry this woman. Okay, he is who he is. He's the man he grew to be. That's the way it is, okay? There's nothing wrong with anything he's doing. He's not hurting anyone. Okay? He's not. So leave him be. Let him have his pleasures and his enjoyments. Otherwise, he's going to end up being this subservient individual that just kneels to the beck and call of his presumably wife. Not going to happen. Any woman in my life wants me to change those things, wants me to stop shooting, wants me to stop hunting, doing the things I love. There's the curb. There's the curb. I ain't doing it. Okay? Will I modify it some because of the relationship? Sure. Will I go a little less than I do now? Well, I don't anymore, but what I did? Yeah, okay. I can give up some of those days that I would go hunting and stuff like that. That's fine. But you want me to give it up? You want me to give my firearms up? You want me to give my bow up? You want me to give my hunting up? And it doesn't matter if it's that. I could be playing golf or whatever it is, okay? No, it's not going to happen. It's not. There's the curb. You're not changing who I am. Not going to happen. So there's my thoughts. The only video I've ever made concerning relationships, and you got to be hardline with them. Okay? You got to set your ground rules. And it doesn't mean she sets the ground rules. You both set them. And you both respect them. All right, that's all I got to say. Bye.